Well, this is a position. Alright. What am I working with? I got plenty of restorative items. I'm hearing that the ammo and was valuable, but we're running a low stock of them still. It does look rather expensive, not knowing which to go for specifically. They could stay as backup options. Looks like they already took, Sybithos already took care of all of shopping and taunt functions last time. And alright, I have a locked in team set. Chapter 12 though. I could see why Sybithos voiced and uploaded her recording catch-up footage, because we died near the end of the game. Ah, that is terrible for having to do a restaurant from. A few hours after his battle with children had come to a close, Kane arrived at the floating island where Praesia, erstwhile capital of Gasca, had once stood.
1年前、タラニスとバナルガンドの激戦が行われた末に、バナルガンドの残骸しか残っていない浮島である。
I thought it was a couple of years, not 1 year. A year had passed since the fierce battle between Tyrannus and the Bannergon, leaving only the remnants of a ladder behind. Ah, how you've changed, Praesia. Now soul stirs in the lifeless necropolis you become. And the one responsible for your metamorphosis, the Bannergon. The time has come for you to put for your place in this tale of vengeance. Nice once more. Oh my god of chaos and annihilation. What a marvelous sight. I finally arrived. Oh, Bannergon. The power of a Belenus, I shall revive you to serve as my personal instrument of vengeance. Come, Belenus, it's time to show me your true power. It's activated, the mirror deactivated, initiated. Jill, you have to do something. Jill! You can't hear me. What should I do? Rise and sow chaos of the world once more. Oh, Bannergon. Yeah, we're going to take care of that.
一方その頃、子供たちはようやく戦車の点検作業を終え、ベレノスを追うため移動を始めようとしていた。
Meanwhile, the children finished their tube and resumed their pursuit of the Tyrannus. Or the Belenus. That took a lot longer than I thought it would. Considering the serious damage Belenus caused, it makes sense that not everything could be fixed by the auto repair function alone. I'm glad we're finished with repairs, but the nearby port was wrecked by Kane. Now your ship will fly out here anytime soon. What are we going to do? Incoming transmission from Gasco Army, now patching through. That's probably Lieutenant Muscat. Open the line. Well, thank goodness I got through. Lieutenant Muscat, there's something we need to tell you. Ganelle. Glad to see you're doing alright, Vanilla. Did something happen? A few things. We need to talk about what just happened to all of us, and about Father.
バニラはここまでの戦いで起きたこと、そして両親の命を奪った者の正体を告げた。
Vanilla informed Muscat of the recent battles and identity of a person responsible for taking the lives of our parents. That can't be. You're telling me Mr. Kane killed my father? Has been impersonating him all this time? One more thing. Kane's trying to resurrect Flanagan to destroy Gasco and Berman. Unbelievable to think I was calling the wicked cretin responsible for my father's death. Father, all these mobs. How could he fool me so easily? I think I'm gonna be sick. That damnable traitor.
通信の向こう側で何かが砕ける音が響いた。
A teacup has become a new victim of Kane's revenge. Lieutenant Muscat. My apologies. Thank you for informing me of all this. I'm prepared to send all available forces after Kane immediately. Pays me to ask, but can I count on all of you once more to help us with this operation? You don't even have to ask. We'll send an airship to pick you up right away. Meet us at the following rendezvous coordinates. Be careful, everyone. I suspect Axe does a lot for logistics, but then again, they got by fine on the first game. Lieutenant Muscat informed the children of the coordinates and ended the call. It's been a while since Kane headed off towards Vonnergund. Let's hurry to a rendezvous point. But first, intermission. Alright, supposedly our approach has... Okay, he's just kind of in a lull. Not danger depression. Ideally, we would have all the children on the same amount of affinities, but that can't be effectively helped. Malt's on the lowest affinity though. I kind of have to think of who I'm ending this game with. The thing is that all the kids are pretty good in their different ways. But as far as ones that have actual abilities, I think Brits is more focused on mobs because bosses tend to be invincible against electricity. Sucks has very little going for him as well. Let me go ahead and note down that much. Not Brits, not Sucks. Kyle does have a lot of armor reduction. I don't want May to come along because I just think that her skill set is probably not going to do enough. May was like encouraging shots. The only thing I really want to use a lot on her. That's alright, but I feel like it's not enough to give up a full slot for in a boss battle. Multi-piercing shot. It depends on how many targets the honor gun is, and considering it's pretty fucking big, last time we just went inside it and hit one critical point. That's probably what's happening again. So that's going to be a bunch of bonus targets with the turrets. They probably will go between the connection veins. I just don't see May's skill set working. Alright. Who else am I looking at? Okay. Chick Hack. Sheena, Jin, Wappa. Okay, Sucks, Sporon, Kyle, Vanilla, Malt. I think malt and vanilla are both good, but I don't think I need to bring both. I could see that I would do a maybe top dog inspirational fire for strike out to half, then heroic strike the rest of the way. But on the other hand, I could rage furious burst into coup de grace spam, coup de grace spam. And if I get feared or hurt, determination. I think I'm just going to deal with whoever I end up with. Actually, let me look at the chart. If I bring Sheena, Jin will have basically nothing going for them. He has a box standard. Let's pull this up. He has a box standard AoE, but it could only hit ground enemies. The bomb is pretty strong, but it's a 2-turn delay in which everything could go south between, and it's one target. The only thing that really does is it hits enemies that are not targetable anymore, which was a fun trick, but not fun enough to determine things. The ability to put smoke on enemies seems to... I think that hasn't been too unreliable on bosses. Fire, I feel pretty sure I've seen work on bosses too. But I think Fire's been more reliable than Smoke. So he has 2 statuses that feel like they can come in handy. He also has super armor, in case it just says fuck you, but I just don't feel like it's going to do enough. Like, I think it will work, but I feel like if I want to put fire on, I could go to Sheena, who could set things on fire. She could create a burst. I don't think Last Resort will do anything. Earthquake's probably going to do more damage overall than Minefield because it's 5 procs. And because she's a yellow and it's multi-hit, it's going to be more reliable. Like, yeah, Jen has uncontested, really hard hitting. But yeah, he has twice her damage output. But I think that the frequency of the hits is going to itch it out. So the only thing I lose is smoke. But I could at least do a regen effect. So I want Sheena. I love alt tabbing going all over the place. Wappa does have the armor piercing. Heartshot is just really good. If I heartshot, I could heartshot on when the armor's up. It might just do bluntly good damage if it's near max, and no matter what that number says. But the biggest thing is relieving depression. We don't know if the boss will bring depression. I could definitely see him being a status effect boss. So what we could do is we could have Wappa back up malt or vanilla. Uh, I Dial in theory is really good. He has dropping armor rank by 3, 2 anti-armor, 2 counter armor abilities. One of them's AoE, one of them is hard countering armor. I don't think airstrike's going to come into play on a boss. 2 of the turrets on the bonus did count as air, but I don't think it'll be useful enough to be worth it. That'll be our only one left to look at then is Hack. It does have good armor piercing, but I could also break evasion, do higher damage attacks. None of these skills are too expensive. Yeah, if I could get Hack, yeah. Or wait, who do I have to look at? I said no Kyle. And let's actually reorganize these by their color. So that's going to be Jen for a red, May Kyle Pritz for blue, and Socks were getting turned down. So yellow we have Sheena, Chick, or we have Chick and Socks being the last ones. Normal attacks deflecting status ailments can be really powerful because that ignores that probably still ignores boss immunities, but the only thing he could do other than that, he has a lot of status effects that I don't feel like do. I already said no to stocks. To Socks, I just don't. I think a lot of his abilities are just not going to be compatible with boss weaknesses. Banish is going to be good if the boss does Frenzy. Boss is probably going to do something like Frenzy or something like that. And she does have heals. But Wappa also heals and I'll put a maybe for Chick. One, two, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's all. I was also going to evaluate boron, but okay. Well, we already settled it. Okay, here's our ideal scenario that we're looking at. We want Wappa backing up Malt and Vanilla. They're just going to get a ton of damage out there. If I switch and do the affinity attack, then that's going to recharge quick, and if it's with Malt, it's going to come with increased damage. If it's Vanilla, it's going to come with increased crit. Basically, it's a really good setup. Just setting up strong affinities will be really helpful. I could mostly keep Wappa in the back so that I can do Big Smile if game does stat specs. Boron's just going to be a hard hitter, and a percent of that damage going to be health restoration because of Chick. Boron just has so much ways of hitting large amounts. A large hit, or a large AoE, or a large continuous hit. Hack will be on armor reduction duty. And either armor reduction duty or having enough of a enough speed that he could quickly put on beneficiary effects. Sheena will be for status applications, being mixed support attacker, all that stuff. We can't do anything with our equipment levels. Lovely. When it's time to fight, we will want a vegetable stew. That'll do good for speed and SP cost. Group parfait won't do anything. You in a blanket looks like it's solid. Increases attack by 35 energy resist. Link attack gauge is tempting, especially with Wappa, but we hesitate way too much on that. You in a blanket. So that'll be 7 meat, 3 milk, 2 wheat, 6 carrots, 2 cabbage, 2 tomato, 2 potato. And these are just lesser versions of these. Oh, that's just how the meals work. Okay, they're just like the weaker ones. We could pray to the Exoterranus. So we know we could spend 1 then 2 AP on praying. I think our equipment levels are pretty good. It's a shame for affinities not being ideally good. But, well, 12 and 13, 12 to 14 seems like it gets by. So we have our in-game strategy, and it only took me a half hour of chatting your ear off. Everyone likes Brits, so. Brits, what wisdom do you have to spare for your own side? Finally showed up, did you? Lucky you. You with greater knowledge fares best in battle. Oh ho ho. We shall test your memory as well. Just then, how much do you truly know? Which one of us is older? I think Stolen was older. Wrong. Couldn't even get that right. But who ought to be better for me, you know? The correct answer is bomb. That's all. Return when we have more for you. So what I want to do is make it so that when I raise affinities, I keep Wappa, Maul, or Vanilla, Chick, Boron, and Gina and Hack low. Well, the good news is I could do a lot of those. Let's go ahead and focus on making the kids happy. Why not?
Yes.
Wool and feathers do nothing for us. We know what we want. So let's just make sure to have plenty of that. Potato, tomato, cabbage, carrot, wheat, milk, and meat. Yeah, we'll just throw in apples. I thought someone wanted to do farm stuff. Three people want to do scrap fishing. Sure thing. But we also have expedition. One person wants an expedition. Let's try again for that mechanical rod. Doesn't matter who I bring along. Okay, we're running this setup again. Nope, that's the wrong app. There weren't any barriers, so I'll go the treasure chest way first. The fishing rod. Just give me the fishing rod. You know you want to. That's not helpful. go ahead and take care of this. That'll set me up for the upper left corner. At least this one's pretty straightforward. And that is that. I don't know if we can take care of... Wait, was it expedition or guys only expedition? Was there no fishing rod? And it was a guys only expedition. I messed up.
始めるよ。終わったよ。任せてほしいのです。
Malt must be on the roof. There he is.
Yeah.
We're done, please. I lose milk, but I'm going to get it back when the farm returns. I could continue to fulfill wishes, but I think that'll be sufficient. I know I'm not interested in bringing May in, so I'm gonna raise her affinity. Let's get shot. And that's level 3 between Tux and May. There it is. Let's with Brits, I can have them talk to them all. That should be fine. Alright, it was on the rooftop. I think it was fairly close with Waltz on raising affinity. No, he was not. I think we might too. But not everything, that's the problem. You're the first one to stop fighting about was an option. Alright. that brings... Well, check Sheena. Cal and... Cal and Heck are on the team plans. But Boron is the next tier up, and so is Wadpa. Who's he got easy affinity with? Nobody. Let's see what May's level 3s are the ones that are almost filled. That's not helpful. Jen is... The real problem characters are going to be Kyle and Kyle to a lesser extent, Jenna and May. So unfortunately, those are both characters that he has good affinity with. I was skipping the chats, sorry. Maybe it's a little over planning, but I think it's valuable. I have 9 of my AP predetermined, so I want to have as much of it going to affinity as possible, because I don't think I'll really be able to have all the kids on board. I'll just have it boss formation. Well, Chick, Sheena, Kyle needs to be here. So, Heck needs to be in the team as well. Okay, so between Boron and Wappa, I can't bring one of them. This will keep substantial affinity ups from happening. I suspect maybe the rule set was a little too flexible. And now let's try fighting with this setup. Do what I want. Please hit. Is that fire going to finish him off? Yes. let's wipe this out before it does too much damage. That is fine.
やってみる。今は耐えなきゃ。
First try.
僕に任せて。
Hey, potential fear on Malt and the two I left here.
準備ができそこよ。任せて。受かったよ。
Finish it! Nice, because I think that would...
やってみる。
Excuse me. Can't proc on Abyss. That is vital. Oh.
僕がついてるぞ。よー、決めちゃえ。まだ嫌な感じがするわ。敵よ。遅いよ。
Oh! Attack first. Oh no. Okay, it seems that we strike first is since one the we strike at first effect seems to be relative turn order. Earthquake. Is the tank going to get turn? It's not going to get turn, okay. Fragment shot is critical chi. But I thought did I Fuga? Screw it up with my face attack and not actually finish it like I intended to. Might actually bring it. Okay, so I could have Sybithos. Alright. Goodness. Yeah, that's gonna be a D, alright? Alright, protection at level 34 from Boron. We'll miss out on some loot, but we're fine. We'll just not screw up this one. Ah. Of course. Oh, that'll be cheap damage. That's a lot of damage. I should do is basic attacks more. Gonna hurt, but I'm really looking at out not getting injured. Probably an airship will be able to support. Health abilities unfortunately don't. That's fine. This worked out. And thank you, Mr. Kyle. What a delicious airstrike opportunity. Is it only on the target? I won't be able to do much prevention, so... Oh, I can sharp bolt onto this bike before it loses some armor. Yes, delicious. I might as well take advantage of Chick while she's still on the team. This will destroy both of them. Oh, that's for sure. Why do I constantly overestimate my abilities? We'll follow that up on the next battle. I think that's everyone on. Oh, max 30%. And we could afford. Oh, meanwhile. This isn't trouble at all.
パレシアが存在した島はもはや完全に崩れ去った。蘇った破壊神バナルガンドによって。
That is... Yeah, I'm gonna tear this thing apart. The one that once housed the proud capital city of Praesia, crumbled wave of rebirth of Vanagon. For all Praesia, the current capital will resemble youth before long. Onward to Pharaoh, our stepping stone on the path to firm. Okay, that's gonna be a problem.
驚異的な速さで次々と無人兵器を生み出していった。
The honor gun served to amplify the power of bonus, buying all manner of unmanned weaponry with incredible speed. 5 servants of chaos struck tear into the hearts of pitiful people of Gasco. Incoming emergency transmission from Gasco Army now patching through. Pharaoh is currently under attack by undivided enemy and the siege is likely spreading all over Gasco. They may already be on their way to your position. Be careful. Timing's too suspicious. These enemies must be tied to Kane somehow. He's sending his goons this far out into the boonies? She said all over Gasco. Does that mean Steve, Bona, and everyone back home could be under attack too? I've never seen someone go to such lows to get revenge. I'm going to sacrifice this here. I want to, but not yet. Make a Pearson shop for the ground unit. First striking benefit. Okay, so currently my first strike does almost as much about as much damage as my critical hits or double damage hits. And some cheap frenzy damage. Let's get some SP recovery. Now, actually, let's go ahead and set up into going as much damage as we can. Exactly that. I won't have to worry about the resistance benefits, which is unfortunate. What's the benefits? Decreases armor rank, which they don't do armor rank. Whatever. Then I will actually just have Cena do more damage. That was not as much as I was hoping for. You can get that. X.
やるしかないの。行くぞ。ないぞ。攻撃準備よし。
And this is to finish off.
やってみる。やあ、俺に任せろ。今は我慢だ。
Of course, it wouldn't end.
始めるわね。今は耐えなきゃ。僕に任せて。
Time to eat a hit. Oh, Hex! Nice! And this should be enough to finish it off.
やってみる。
If I remember to actually... Oh,
やるしかないの。
I forgot to use the skill. Now it's getting punched. Unfortunately.
任せて。
It was a conservation strategy.
やっ
Yes, that's what's going on.
やったぜ。
Jin's bomb is now level 3 as of level 37. And Britz's Eagle Eye is now level 34 for the same reason. And level 5 affinity with Chick. Since that was necessary.
行こ
We are just going to go ahead and cut it here.
やったぜ。
A mid-boss? Well, we'll sort it out later. We'll see you next episode.